Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Brittany.
I'm Brooke.
And we are back bringing you some more K-pop reactions. So we are circling back to Taemin.
Yes.
I know we've been doing a lot of Taemin in comparison to the other SHINee members, but he just really hooked us the first time and we're just trying to go through some of these. So we're doing a live show.
This one was heavily requested.
This one, I think there's only one song in here that we haven't heard yet, which is Heaven.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But, okay, yeah, let's jump right in.
And see if he's gonna, I'm pretty sure he will, because this is the last box, because he sounds great, his lyrics are great.
Then we have to do the album.
His music videos are above tier.
Yeah.
And I remember in our last video of his, I said, now the last thing is to see a live performance.
Yeah.
I'm glad they said already. Okay, pause. I thought that was a really pretty run.
Yes.
Already.
You see him, you see him adjust his mic pack right there?
I thought he was pause. I thought he was about to, pull something like something he's setting up to be used.
I bet he adjusted his mic pack to hear himself better.
Because he's clearly singing live. He sounds great.
In his in-ear.
Love it.
Get in there! I'm sorry, go back.
Give me that energy.
On every drum beat. Every beat. Taemin!
Sing.
Let's talk about it, because when they have that fog, it's hard to sing because it dries your throat out. Gotta walk up your stairs.
I love the outfit too.
You better ascend. Okay. He just said fuck the shirt. Oh, Taemin! Better walk. Come on. You know what? I know I'm talking a lot. Even when he walked off, like to go up, I was like, wow, he's got a great walk.
I know.
I'm not doing a comparison, but we know someone else who's known for their walk.
Yes.
And I want to see more of his live performances to be like, he has a great walk.
I think he's so in the zone right now.
He's so in it. If he has an alter ego when he gets on stage, he's in it
right now.
So don't play with me. I'm gonna walk off. Boom. Come on.
That's
a great shot.
That was a great shot. I mean,
one of y'all said I'm gonna be a videographer today.
I love this shot work right now.
Yeah.
I was about to say something silly.
I remember this walk on the MV.
Yeah. I was gonna say I could see Alvin singing that part. Oh yeah.
From the Chipmunks?
Yes. You better dance right there. And I don't like solo dancing. I like his though.
I know. He fills the space. Oh, you better give me a gaze.
Who is recording this performance? They're doing a great job. I even like that we could hear her. Yeah.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Poison apple. Take a bite. Ooh. Come on. Yeah. Clearly, we've listened to this song.
Oh, the second race!
Oh, I like that little vibrato. Sounds great.
I love that dance.
Come on.
Great.
Taemin, don't let them play in your face.
He was great.
You were great. Ah. I'm almost angry about it.
It was really good.
It was really good.
I knew he was gonna check that box, but I loved how it was performed, and
Yes.
I'm really curious to know if he had a lot of say in how they filmed it. Because when they moved outside of heaven,
That's what I'm saying. It felt intentional.
yeah, went into sexy in the air. So I'm talking mainly here. The way it was mainly from the crowd. Mm-hmm. One, I love that.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if, because sometimes I know most artists you can kind of say how you want, but with award shows and things like that, it can be a little.
Unless you're bringing your own crew.
Yeah, unless you're doing that. So I wonder if he either brought his own crew or was he able to have a say in the direction here.
I would say,
or KGMA or KGMA could just have great camera.
I would say he had a say, probably during rehearsals, because how foggy heaven was, and then there were points where they had clarity of him and the dancers. Clearly showed it was a stylistic choice to make that performance almost unreadable.
Yeah.
And you can only see silhouettes between gold and fog, which to me was like, okay, this is this heaven-like effect. And then, true, how they go from in the crowd and out. I would have to say they have full thing until that one person did some random crowd shot, and then it felt like, oh, this is a award show video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was the only thing I was like, why are we focusing on this?
That's like, because that one part where the camera was focused in on that person's phone,
yeah,
and then focused in on him.
I know, it was great.
I know, felt very much like,
I'm telling you.
You know, like how when Beyonce brings her team to record.
That's what I'm saying. I would have been like, I'm on the team. They told me this is my mark. Have my camera like this. So then the camera guy.
All they had to do was tell them, find the camera. You know they're going to have it up.
True. Very true.
So, I don't know. It felt like the camera work was so good in here that it really aided in the performance. And I liked how he didn't have a ton of... I don't want to say bells and whistles, because I can really get into a performance that feels like maximalist on stage. Mm-hmm. But he filled it, like you said, with just him and just that group of dancers.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was great.
Sounded great too.
That's when you have presence.
I know.
That's when you have a story. I feel like that's when
you're a star.
You're a star and you're like involved in your art. And I'm only going to make this comparison. I don't need anyone to come for me because I have slowed down on bringing up BTS and whatever. But this is what I'm waiting for with Jungkook. Because, I'm such a stan. Mm-hmm. And I feel like he's on his way there. Once he has less direction from the label in the sense of producing music that's supposed to chart and be for the masses, and more of what he's putting into the projects, like directions, storytelling, everything. And so I see that, I just feel like Taemin is so saturated in himself.
I was gonna say he gives an artist who has a hand in it.
He has a hand in it, but they also remember the guy. He's been in the industry for so long.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
No, but what I'm saying is that I feel like he's at a stage that to me is past a lot of the BTS soloists, in the sense that I've told my story. I've gone through the ins and outs. This is my sound, whatever, and we're no longer just trying, I'm sure he charted well.
Yeah.
But, it's not about that anymore. And so that's what I'm waiting for.
It's about the music.
Yes, it's about the music,
art.
It's about the art, it's about the story. I'm not saying that BTS and by extension Jungkook are vapid, but we have to acknowledge, as much as I love Golden, that's a market album. And yes, he had a hand to pick the songs. Those are all pop, radio, hit songs, essentially, and don't give much inner exploration in my purview.
Yeah.
So so when I see Taemin perform, and
especially with everyone telling us how like guilty relates to certain aspects
with everyone telling us so many different things, and I've seen the music that Jungkook has produced himself in the covers he's done, and they have deeper messaging and everything. So that's what I'm saying is like, when I see Taemin perform, and as we're getting into more K-pop artists and getting into more solo projects, it just gives me like such a breath of fresh air to see these idols really expose themselves through their individual music, because one of the big, I feel like, misconceptions about K-pop is that their music is so surface level.
Yeah.
And so it's just been great. So that was great.
Yeah,
I
was a
went
good
on a little
performance.
tangent there, but that was great.
It's a good performance.
Yes. And these are some of the conversations I want us to add to our content, you know?
Okay. I'm going to try to be...
It doesn't have to be at the end of the video, but I'm saying...
I know.
We'll do this later. We'll do this later.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, that was our reaction to Taemin's performance at KGMA, and we'll see you in the next one.